Good morning. It is Wednesday, the 25th of July, day 113. I just had pancakes inside the upper Goose Pond cabin made by Kathy, the caretaker. Her children waited on our tables. It's ran by donations. And I came out here and did my dishes. And last night, after a lot of us fell asleep, there's a big commotion out here. I guess a bear had come here and was seeing if there's any food left over on these plates. So they scared him off, and we all went back to sleep. So today I'm gonna head north again. There's to get here, I had to walk half a mile on a blue blaze. And so that my half mile here and half mile out doesn't count. So I'll be going back there once I pack up, and clean up, and be heading north again. And have to see how far I have to go again. Pretty far, but not as far as yesterday, because I'm gonna hit that last shelter before Dalton. And the mosquitoes are biting us already. And it's sprinkling here, it's overcast, so there might be some rain today, so we'll see. Box turtle out. There's my gear, I'm all ready to go. However, it's coming down pretty good out here. There's the pond out there. I might wait a few more minutes. I miscalculated today. Yesterday I thought there was about 20 miles to Dalton. And then this morning when I checked, it's probably because I was half a mile off the trail and it went directly towards that as the crow flies. I thought I only had to go 11.3 miles to the next shelter. Actually, it's somewhere between 17 and 18 miles to the next shelter, and Dalton's a little over 20 away. So I have a good hike today. There's gonna be a pretty stiff climb and decline up here. It's gonna be slippery and rocky, so I'll be careful. Taped up my toes again this morning while having pancakes with everyone. There's probably about 9 of us that stayed there. Someone was talking about they're trying to reestablish the American chestnut tree here, and it seems to be working. I took a picture of one by the shelter, and I'm seeing some smaller ones along the way, so hopefully they take hold and we get our chestnut back. So I'm going to be careful, pace myself, and hopefully get to that last shelter. There's a shelter coming up in about 4 or 5 miles, which I'll pass by. But the last one, it's something K shelter. I don't think it's Mary Kay, otherwise it'd be painted pink. But that's where I'm going to stay, and then in the morning I'll have just a few miles left. So that's the plan. Box turtle out. Well, this is a nightmare. I stopped for lunch back there at October, and I had about 8 miles left. 8 point something, 8.5, 8.6, 8.7, whatever. And I headed back. 2 miles later, I came out to a place I've been before. So I'm yo-yoing again. I had time to make it there. Now I'm gonna be tired. It's gonna be dark. I sure messed up. Oh my. I was feeling pretty good too. What a sinking feeling. came out into the road, and I was looking at it, and I just thought, well, it's too cloudy or something. Maybe the I'm going back up this hill I just came down. Pretty foolish of me. These things happen. Oh my. Talk to you later. Not happy. Okay. I came back to where I had lunch. I now have over 8.5 miles to go. And so I will be hiking in the dark for about an hour and a half to 2 hours tonight because of my foolish mistake. I was more concerned with counting eastern newts than I was concerned with which direction I was heading. By the way, I was up to 121 eastern newts, but some of those were counted double since I hiked backwards for 2 miles. And I was moving pretty good. I was pretty happy. I was gonna get to camp in plenty of time to set up my tent, relax and all that. But now, that's not gonna happen. Hopefully it's not too rocky. My feet have been wet all day. I don't know if the tape came off of my left side, but with each step I can feel the top of my left toes burning. Another aggravation. But I'm pretty stubborn. And at the end of the day, I'll have 19.6 miles if I make it to that shelter. That doesn't count the 4 miles I went out of the way and the half mile from the cabin back to the Appalachian Trail. So I did over 4.5 miles today of miles you don't count. So I'm going to try to calm down, not hurt myself, and get there sometime tonight. Because when the sun comes up tomorrow, I'm going to be pretty close to Dalton. Fox turtle out. That's a buck. How many points are you going to have? There's another one, a little bit smaller though. 2 bucks in a row. All right. Well, I had about 4.25 more miles to go, and I had about an hour of sunlight left. My feet are burning up on top because the skin's rubbed off the toes. My socks and shoes have been wet all day. My legs are getting tired and starting to feel the wear and tear. So I came across that nice stream there and I saw this clear spot here, and I decided to pitch my tent here, brush my teeth, put the bear bag up there. I'm going to put on my bathing shorts there and go back down to that stream with my flip-flops here and wash up for the night and come back here and pass out. I think that'll leave me about 7.2 miles tomorrow to make it into Dalton. I should be able to do that in the morning. We'll see how it goes. I'll tape my toes up because they'll be sore. I forgot to mention last night, after I'd fallen asleep, there's a big commotion. People started yelling, and outside where they had all the dishes and everything from the day, a bear showed up, was checking them out, so they scared him off. Pretty exciting for the 3 kids there with the caretaker, the mom there. I gave up counting newts today. I'm done with that. Too much of a distraction. I'll have to take up some other hobby. I'm gonna focus more on walking north from now on. Gotta get your priorities right. Sometimes you get distracted and things go awry. So this is the end of day 113. It is Wednesday, July 25th. Tomorrow should be better. Box turtle out.